What is up? Coach D here, Donnie Powers, and I am the owner and founder of Empowered Coaching LLC, and we are the Empowered Divas. And so today is all about weight loss mindset boost, Festive Edition. So we're right in the throes of the holidays, and keeping focused is a challenge, even on a good day, right? But and if somebody pops in, where I'm kind of solo right now, but if somebody pops in, I'm gonna pause and let them in. And if there are people at the end of this, we will be opening up for questions. If you're watching this on replay, please put in the comments #replay. And let me know your biggest takeaway from it so that I know that I am offering you some value. If you're getting value, just make sure that you give me some feedback so that I know what works, what doesn't work, so that I can be the best coach for you and be part of helping you change and grow. So anyways, I wanted to just kind of walk through weight loss mindset during the holidays, because I feel like people get kind of stuck in their head that they should just quit everything because it's the holidays and I'll just catch up after. That is really not the way to think about anything. That is like saying, well, I missed one night of sleep, I might as well skip sleep for the whole rest of the month because I'll catch up next month. Do you see how kind of like almost backwards thinking that is? That is like getting shot with a gun, and then instead of ducking and hiding, being like, go ahead and shoot me the rest of the way. I mean, go ahead and just fill this up with holes. It's just one of those things where you need to, yeah, maybe you had just a moment where you ate too much or a little bit more than you should. I'm a big proponent of not saying food is bad, because I think all food serves a purpose. It's just a matter of where we have let our heads go, right? And so when you are connecting holidays with food, that's normal. There's different food at the holidays, and food should be, part of celebration. It should absolutely be. But let's say you have a party on Friday night. Let's say you even have one Friday night and Saturday night. Well, there are 42 meals in a week. That's only 2 out of the 40, because you should be eating 5 to 6 meals. If you are in menopause, you should be eating 5 to 6 meals per day to get all of your calories in, because you have to feed your body in order to lose weight, not starve it. And if you are a starvation diet person, this is not the group for you, because you are not going to lose weight. And so move on, go find you a coach that tells you to starve. I don't do that. I tell you to feed. And so you should already be eating 5 to 6 meals a day. And so you're focusing on 2 meals out of 42. So let's focus on the other 40 and just enjoy those 2 meals. This is a season to be present. This is a month to choose being present. Be present with the peoples that you love. Be present with the events that you love. Don't choose to be focused on the next thing ahead. It's not the time to focus on January. It's not the time to be like, I'll worry about that in January. I'll focus, because you're going to take your focus off of the now. And then I'm expecting you, on the days that you go to a party, you will eat all of your macronutrients that day. Then when you get to the party, you're not starving hungry, which is going to make you be present, which is the whole point of the entire going to the party, is being present. And that is what we're there for, right? So when you are choosing to be focused where you're supposed to be focused and focused where you're supposed to be, it makes a big difference in how you handle what you are doing. And so when you get your day started, you have your breakfast, you have your snack, you have your lunch, you have your snack, you go to your party. If it's a lunchtime party, you have your breakfast, you have your snack, you go to your party, you have your snack, you have your dinner. You don't take away, you don't starve yourself. That's just not what we do. That doesn't teach us anything about what we are learning this month, and that is to be present. And so we want to make sure that we are having our favorite holiday recipes, that we are sharing in that and enjoying that. But our focus are the other 40 meals that week. And so when you when you are focused in the right place, your mind will keep you present with the people that you're with, instead of focused on, oh my gosh, if I hurry up and eat all of this. So never walk into a party hungry. That's the biggest thing. That is something I encourage. That will be something that you're self-sabotaging if you choose to do that. So if you are headed to a party and you're hungry, stop at a grocery store on the way and get a pre-made protein shake and chug it. Do yourself some favors by getting some lean protein in yourself. When you're at a party, head for the lean protein and make sure that you fill up there. But that doesn't mean you don't taste the truffles. There are some amazing truffles this time of year, especially when they're homemade, right? That doesn't mean you're not eating the brownies. That doesn't mean you're not. That doesn't mean that you're not trying the savory sausage balls. Of course you are, but you've eaten all of your food before you get there. And so the realization that you're visualizing that healthy mindset, visualizing a permanent change in your life so that you can continue to carry on and not slip back into that mindset of starvation, that mindset of keeping yourself held back, keeping yourself so disconnected from everything because you're on a diet and you don't feel like you should be able to enjoy your time. I'm telling you to enjoy your time. Life is too flippin' short. You never know when your last bite's going to be, but you also need to make sure that you are feeding your body up to that point. So that visualization of maintaining a healthy mindset in regard to food should be something that you add permanently to your life. And it's something that we talk about in this group so often. My encouragement also is every single time that you are headed to a party, make sure you have a workout scheduled that day, because that helps us with that helps us mentally more than you realize. Let's say you just have an 18-minute HIIT workout scheduled on your program from your coach that day. You get your workout in, it's going to make a big difference on what you choose to eat, because you are going to be like, I don't want to waste my workout. It does help you. It helps you mentally to get to the party. So, after a workout, if you're following your coach's plan, you are feeding the body so that you can, you've torn the muscle up. Now we want to feed the muscle to replenish it, to have muscle on our body. All of those things are already in place before you get to the party. So don't skip your workout on those days. Schedule it in. Put it in your schedule. My workout was scheduled in this morning. It is done. So now that my day is going, I know exactly what my food is supposed to be today. I'm feeling good about it. I've got everything going. This is no different on a day that I have a party. I still schedule my workout. I get it done. It's in my calendar so that I know that it is done. And so one of the things that helps me this time of year if I'm struggling with depression, because we talked a lot in my paid group yesterday about depression, and I want to make sure that we are being open about that. This is seasonal depression time kicking in. For me, December is not horrible because there are shiny lights and there are things to do, and there's constant kind of jolliness, etc. But January is coming. January is a whole nother hill of beans for me. I can't stand January. I do not like February. I don't like the rain. I hate the cold. Hate the cold. Today is like miserable for me. It's horrible outside. And so it's hard for me. Everybody's a little bit different. This is refreshing for some people. Y'all crazy, but it's refreshing for some people. But you have to figure out what's going to help you. So journaling really helps me. I write my journal every single morning. I write all of my affirmations. My affirmations are really important to me. Some of the affirmations that I write is that I write my goal weight, that I weigh that weight. I write that I eat all my macros and get all of my meals in. I write that I get my workout in. I write that I am walk into every situation with love and integrity. I walk into my affirmations the same way that I want to be, portrayed or seen in a room. And so that's how I speak my affirmations. I write that I'm the best wife that Dave could choose because I want to be the best wife for him. That's not every day, as I'm not a perfect wife, but I do try to put that on there because it's a goal for me. It's important to me. And when you're reflecting on goals and achievements and gratitude, it's really easy to find things to journal about. And so I'm trying to really work. I've been focused. My paid group, we're focused on being present this month. And so that's something that I encourage you to figure out how to be present. If you are struggling with depression, you have to choose to be present in each day. And you have to live in that day, be present in that day. Do not focus on yesterday and do not focus on tomorrow. When you are struggling with depression, those are the things that will keep you swirling there. So focus on today. So every time you find your head going, be like, no, I'm being present today. This is what I'm choosing. I'm choosing this today. And then today I am powerful. I am confident. I am strong. I am doing all the things that I need to do to become the best version of myself. So the other thing that really it's real important this time of year is staying hydrated. Some ways to stay hydrated when it's cold outside. I never drink ice water, period. I am not a fan, not even when it's hot outside. I drink room temperature water, always have, because I can chug it faster and that way I can get all my water in. Room temperature water Teas, herbal teas in particular, are a great way to get your water in this time of year if you want some hot. And just make sure that you're keeping track of it all. If you, even if, let's say you heat up your water for a cup of tea, you've got a gallon jug with all of your water intake in it, and you use that to make your tea, you know that you have to get, you know that you've gotten your water down in. So just figure out a way that tracks for you. We talked about that last night in our coaching call. And it is something that's a challenge this time of year. It's hard to get all your water in. It's easier when it's hot outside and you're naturally thirsty because you are in the heat. Well, your body needs water more this time of year than it does in the summer because we are in dry heat all the time. So your skin is dehydrated. Your insides are dehydrated. You need water. It's very important that you still get your water intake in, which should be 96 to 128 ounces if you are on a weight loss or fitness goal plan of any kind. And so one of the other things that I encourage you to do is make a game out of creating healthier versions of recipes. So when you create healthier versions of recipes, you are changing the higher fat items for lower fat items. You are changing the lower protein items for leaner protein items, and higher protein items. You are changing some of the plans to have more vegetables in it, more fruit in it, less sugar, those sorts of things. Make a game out of it. Try to find things that you can be like, man, by BT Dubs, this has 1% this, or make a game out of it so that your family can see that you are really working hard to make something yummy for them, but it's still really healthy. And so, making cheese balls healthier is actually pretty darn easy if you're paying attention. So there's ways to do it. One of the ways that I do it is I actually half and half cream cheese. I do half cream cheese. I do the Neufchâtel, the third less fat or 2/3 less fat, whatever it is. And then I also do half cottage cheese. You blend the cottage cheese, it has the same exact texture of cream cheese. And then I mix those together. And then I roll them into a ball after I put whatever ingredients in it, put it in the fridge. It sets up the same way. And it has twice the amount of protein in it. It is much lower fat. It's much better for you. And nobody ever one time has noticed the difference when I have served that. They think it's a cheese ball. It looks like a cheese ball. If it walks like a cheese ball, talks like a cheese ball, it's a cheese ball. They don't know. So figure out ways that you can sneak stuff in if your family's picky. If they're picky, stop training them to be picky. Teach them how to enjoy food. Life is short. And it's important that we try all the foods. So just in summarization, focus on the 42 meals of the week, not the one party meal. Focus, I'm up, for example, this month, my anniversary is the 22nd. I'm super excited about that meal, but that day, I already have my food mapped out for that day because I know I'm going to get all my food in and then go enjoy that meal at this fancy restaurant that we're going to. So you should be doing the same thing. You're focused on the 42 meals of the week, not the 2 or the 1. You need to focus where it's going to change you, not on the one thing that just sounds like shiny fun, right? Be present when you get to the shiny fun thing so that the people around you feel loved, can feel your presence, that they are gleaning joy from you, and that you are not just sharing joy, but helping to yourself fill up with joy, right? Those things are important. And so we're staying present. We're also changing our recipes. We're making them healthier, and we are staying hydrated this season. So these are the biggest weight loss mindsets for December that I can offer you for this Tuesday class. And Melissa is logged on. I don't know if she's running in the cold, but do you have any questions, Melissa? Did you see how you spelled your name? She spelled her name Mwlissa. Melissa. I'm assuming it's Melissa Peplo, but I don't know. There might be another Melissa in here. I'm going to give you going once. She might be trying to figure out how to unmute. I've got you muted if you're talking. Because if I don't mute down, all it's going to do is focus on your little thingy. Which is not, it's a beautiful, lovely little shoulders and head Zoom version. But all right, well, listen, I will, if you guys have any questions, make sure you put them in the comments. This will be reposted on YouTube. I'm going to try to get caught up with the one that I still have an ebook to finish for last week. So I hope you guys have the best day ever. Thank you for joining me. Bye.